and welcome to the Listening Hour, a series where I read short stories written by me, just for you. My name is Asia Bachelor, and I'm so glad you're here. As I read, feel free to read along with me, as I have all my stories available on my website, linked down below. Today's story is titled, Don't Drink the Kool-Aid. Don't Drink the Kool-Aid by Asia K. Bachelor. A girl, robbed and confused. She awoke to the putrid smell of chitlins coming from the gap between the door and the floor. She loved chitlins. They reminded her of her youth, the days when she'd sit on the dark gray, moldy carpet in her grandfather's living room. Steve Harvey familiar with both their voices as they'd shout out answers to the feud like they were the ones on the screen. It wasn't long after that Grandpa Willie tried to finger her through her long johns. And not long after that she'd seen the look of disappointment from about 60 faces in the church pews as she gave a eulogy at his funeral. I loved my grandpa so much, with all my heart. So much so, that I sometimes think I should have let him experience the depth of my womanhood when he started running his fingers against my clit. This being the final two sentences of an otherwise heartfelt speech turned even the pastor's tears to burrowed brows and a scrunched lip. She often thought back to the day of his funeral and the day of his death. Foods like chitlins and Kool-Aid and pistachio ice cream, flipping past Family Feud while looking for something to watch, and making meals for others. All of it brought back the nostalgia of being comforted by the thought of being Grandpa's favorite grandchild. A title that once wore the facade of goodness, but is now cloaked in shame. Even the assignment to make the sweet potatoes and ham for Thanksgiving was made dreadful, as she was reminded of the little white crystals she had put in her grandfather's Kool-Aid that day. As she placed the marshmallows onto the mess of sweet potatoes, she thought of the soft, white pillow underneath that heavy head in that shiny brown casket. Not sad nor happy, not mad nor dignified. She stood there, looking at him. A girl, robbed and confused. The end. Thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to my story. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts about the story. What stood out to you? How did it make you feel? Let me know. You can comment. I'll reply. I'm a person. Until next time, take care of yourself, keep dreaming, and I'll see you again here at the Listening Hour.
The Listening Hour. Are you listening?
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to suffer the stings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or take arms against the sea of trouble or troubles. All right. One more time. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler to suffer the stings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of trials? Troubles? Oh, come on, you got this. You know this. To be or not to be, that is the question.
Are you listening?